Hello, welcome to Maslow Tarot. I'm here to do a reading for you for November 2023. And this is going to be a love and relationship focused reading. We did Virgo already. We did Sag. You know what? Let's just do Cancer. Because I think there's only 2 left on that die. So we'll do Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, even though I recommend focusing on your Venus signs for love readings. That is how you look at relationships, how you look at receiving love, loving yourself, and loving others. But this will pertain to Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. All right. Whoa. Okay, and the future, please. Jeez, your cards just want to pop out. Future, please. So in the recent past, we do have Justice in reverse. So something feels off here. You could be feeling a little bit like the balance is not there, the fairness isn't there, or something's not fair, or something just isn't right. And in your current energy, we have a decision that needs to be made, right? But being able to view that decision with the weight of its heaviness and all aspects of it. So the good with the bad, right? Because it's a double-edged sword. Your swords are double-edged. 10 of Cups in reverse for the overall energy that tried to pop out earlier as well. So this decision that you're having to make currently is attached to the 5 of Wands card, which is strife, but it's also competition. It's also just not seeing eye to eye, things being kind of just butting heads. There could be a lot of fighting going on, and you're just kind of like, is this even worth it? Could be feeling trapped within a decision as well, trying to figure out your true north, trying to figure out your direction, and all the different options that you do have are presenting themselves. The 5 of Wands with that competition, it looks like remembering that you're on the same team, remembering that the objective is the same. I feel like that's kind of like, are we on the same team? Are we both playing the right position, I guess? And battling for each other, battling for our relationship, or is this kind of like lost in context because we're fighting all the time? The future energy, what we're having here is the 4 of Cups. So kind of, I'm getting complacency, just kind of not caring anymore, needing a break. So the injustice could be surrounding, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, you could be dealing with a Libra. We do have a balanced emotions, but it seems like the injustice could have to do with how emotions are being carried out. This person could be too even-keeled and, you know, not enough fun with the dolphin here. The High Priestess could have a lot of Pisces in their chart. Feeling very secretive, feeling like there was a secret that came out, or like there's something with your intuition that just knows something is up. Like, what's going on in that mind of yours? Feeling very disconnected. With the 2 of Pentacles, very, very busy, prioritizing their time. You could be feeling like you don't get enough of their time or attention. 2 of Swords. Page of Cups. So it looks like, am I going to accept this apology, or am I going to apologize, or are they going to apologize? It looks like there is an apology on the table, or an apologetic energy. This comes from a very lighthearted, a very authentic place, just a little immature. So it's not as deep. They're not viewing the problem as deep as you probably are, if that makes any sense. But they are willing to apologize and bring it down to an even playing field. What is this 5 of Wands? What is all this fighting about? Page of Pentacles in reverse. Well, there is an emotional feeling here there wasn't really any long-term changes happening. So it's like the sorry could be very real, but the problem keeps happening and you guys keep fighting over the same thing. It's almost like they want an apology also. What's this Four of Cups in the future? This feels like a perspective. So we have the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Swords. So there could be somebody who's thinking about walking away, taking some time out, understanding the emotional balance of the relationship and what has grown to this point, and deciding to cut it off. This card's kind of funny because in the deck it has one. It says everything is fine. This feels like a disconnection in a sense where it's like somebody's always on their phone or somebody's just always disconnected, not really present in the relationship. In their mind, they've already left. And I just keep hearing this isn't good enough. Whoa. There you are, Cancer. Oh. Understanding the good with the bad, the duality of this different aspects of the situation in order to head forward or figure out that true north and take it forward. This is you standing in your power. We have the Nine of Pentacles. This is also single energy, so you could become single in the future, depending on how the situation plays out. And King of Swords in reverse. It's like they finally say the one thing that just can't be unsaid, or they just stop talking to you completely. This is somebody who's very cold-hearted. This is somebody who's can cut very, very deep if they want to. So it's reestablishing under that communication and how it affects each person in the relationship, because there's a certain point of no return. Like, you're going to start saying mean things now. What is the point of keeping this going? It's like, I understand we're sorry and we want this to work, but if we're going to be mean to each other, you know, it's going to slowly, all those swords are going to add up. Okay, let's get your themes for this reading. Clarity and communication. So getting on the same page, right? Understanding if you are making a decision, or if somebody's making a decision and potentially walking away or potentially apologizing, it's like, let's understand exactly what's going on. Let's get to the root of the issue, the heart of the matter, and realign on what we're trying to do here and what we're going through, all the different external things that could be affecting this. I'm seeing this like a board meeting here. And the clarity is reminding me of getting a broad view. So getting the overhead view rather than being so focused on the things that are going wrong and the different sides of the argument, taking a step back and looking at it with this bigger perspective of like, what are we trying to do here? Interesting. All right, Cancer, let's get you some love messages. What's going on? Can we get some advice for Cancer, please? Oh, for that. Freedom. Okay, so with this card, I'm getting like a separation of yourself from the relationship, not in like an actual breakup sense, but just kind of redefining your individual life. Who are you as a person? Not as a wife, not as a mother, not as a partner, but who are you? And what do you need to do to make yourself feel like you're living your life and not living for someone's life or for someone else? This feels like making sure that there's a clear boundary there and that you're taking care of your needs along with the relationship, because there could be some resentment if you aren't doing that. Surrendering. Surrendering. In this card, it does feel like letting somebody make their decision to walk away, or letting them take some time. I don't know if you can see that. Like, instead of like taking a break, it feels like But it also could be surrendering to picking your battles, right? Surrendering to the choice of being in the relationship. And then we've got power again. Alleviating the power struggle, right? And surrendering. Maybe it's time to listen more to your partner, or it's time for the other person to listen more to your needs. Maybe somebody's been kind of only thinking about how they see things and not really taking into account how you're feeling or what's going on. Instead of asking questions or constantly pointing and saying, hey, you're not doing this, you're not doing that, I need you to do this. But this is reestablishing that baseline of like, where are we at? We're on the same team. This isn't a power struggle. This isn't a who's right. This is a where are we and why are we going in circles and not moving forward? And there's always the option to, account for the emotional needs and move on. But there's also the Chariot, which is realizing that is a power you have and that you're making the choice to stay. But as the Nine of Pentacles energies come in, it's like, well, how can I reframe who I am to you? I'm not here to just be in the relationship. I'm here to be myself as well. And then this break in communication could be the only thing that's needing to be fixed at this moment, or else it's just going to get worse and get nasty. And then it's like, well, what are we even fighting about? Do you just hate me? Do I just make you angry? It's like, no, there's something deeper between this and underneath this communication issue, it seems like. All right, interesting. Well, thank you for hanging out with me, Cancer. I hope you have a lovely day. Please let me know how you're doing. And thank you. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the Etsy offerings of candles and recorded readings. I'm also available on Betwixt for $4 a minute in order to provide guidance and advice in personal and immediately. Thank you so much. Hope you have a good one.